Did you ever think answers within are as simple as finding shoes? Turtle Leader is wise, but Turtle 2 dislikes his dictatorship. He thinks the four brothers are a team and need to discuss things. But just as the two are arguing furious, Old 3 brought shocking news. New York Museum was robbed. Turtle Leader went immediately to check, while Turtle number 2 seized the opportunity. Called O'Neill and Jones, planning to sneak into the police station for the detained Purple Market. What a show! Everyone was excited and raring to go, but O'Neill wanted to call his partner, Fan. He partnered with O'Neill to catch Slade, and suddenly all the credit went to Fan. That's so unfair. This made him a hero in everyone's eyes, even his exhalations had fans lining up to buy. What a celebrity. When he went to the police station, he was, of course, received with a warm welcome. Taking the opportunity for photos, he secretly placed the chip sneaky. The chip Fan place became the key item, allowing them to smoothly enter the police station, but when they opened the warehouse, they ran into Slade's henchman, who got there first and snatched the Purple Market. What a plot twist. Out of nowhere, Turtle Leader suddenly charged in. Although he caught the guy in black, the brothers' identities were completely exposed. Luckily, O'Neill arrived just in time, covering the four brothers' escape, but he got arrested by the police. Back at base, the brothers were at each other's throats, with the leader blaming number 2 then accused the leader of acting arbitrarily, whereas number 4 crouched in the corner, silently recalling the expressions on humans' faces when they caught sight of him. It was truly a heart-wrenching scene. After adjusting their moods, all 3 found the mutated brothers with their agent. Hal? New scenario. They prepared to head to the Brazilian jungle, where there had to be secrets to uncover. There, a tank moved slowly until it stopped in front of a certain object. The crew in the tank peeked out. One was a humanoid rhino, and the other looked like a humanoid pet. What an unusual combination. They were all mutated humans from the Regent. Facing the mysterious object, it looked like alien tech. How unbelievable. With this ability, they could return to New York. In the air, they happened to bump into their brothers. Even though they were 3,000 meters apart, the brothers mustered the courage to jump from the plane directly above the rhino. If they didn't succeed, they could only try to tear it off. Old 3 shot a suction cap, successfully attaching it to the cabin, while the other brothers easily followed him. But the timid number 2 hesitated for a long time, feeling nervous and anxious, and only jumped when he saw his brothers successfully land at last. But he miscalculated during landing. At the critical moment, he had to pull the parachute, but ended up landing on the airplane's windshield. What a funny scene. Although he was blown all over by the strong wind, he was safe thanks to his brother's help. They opened the cabin and discovered the mysterious object inside, contemplating taking it away, yet they had to confront the obstacle posed by the rhino and the bull first. The two sides fought comically in the cabin. The Turtle brothers had the numerical edge, but the rhino helplessly revealed his heavy firepower, while the brothers dodged with agility. Even the plane's cockpit got blown off, and the plane started to plummet madly. At this rate, they would have to start over. Old 3 tried to control the plane, but the lever broke. Suddenly he had a bright idea and pulled out a toy from his pocket. He used the toy to steer the machine, resulting in a hilarious scene. Finally, the plane successfully landed on the road. The group finally landed safely, but the mysterious object was swept away by the current. They frantically fought for it in the rushing river, when suddenly the rhino appeared in a tank. Facing such a situation, they immediately dodged. After all, survival is paramount. The brothers felt unwilling, but they were already close to the edge of a cliff. In the end, they had to withdraw into their shells to avoid danger. Meanwhile, the rhino returned to Slade and went to the museum. They got the last of the mysterious objects and successfully assembled the 3 pieces of equipment. Just as the instruments produced brilliant arcs of electricity, an unusual phenomenon appeared in the sky, drawing the attention of passing citizens. What a magical scene! Cracks appeared in the sky, and objects floated out one after another, truly mysterious and spine-chilling. Old 3 noticed this scene and realized that these were not earthly objects. He quickly pointed the finger at Slade. Since a new crisis emerged, the 4 brothers had to act. Although still seen as monsters, they decided to grab that purple reagent better to turn back into humans. Each of the brothers had their say, especially number 2 and number 4, who wanted to become humans. But after some discussion, they realized that their current appearance was not so bad after all. Instead of conforming to others, it's better to follow their own voices. Number 2 made up his mind to smash the reagent. From this moment, their youthful days were over, marking the start of their tough guy era. The brothers returned to the ground and bumped into the arriving police, led by O'Neill and the lady sheriff. Now only the 4 brothers could save the city, and the police had no choice but to trust them. After all, no one wanted to witness widespread destruction. Meanwhile, Bears arrived at the lab, where he encountered the rhino and the boar. Brave Bears decided to hold the fort, while O'Neill and Fun rushed to find a portal. However, the portal had already completed its task, and Slade zipped in wearing a gas mask. His purpose was simple: to regain control of the war machine. But Colin wasn't dumb. Since Slade had helped with the transport job, he was now worthless. If you enjoyed our funny adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun content. Let's embark on an adventure to explore even more delightful stories together.